Okay, hi, my name is Stephanie Casabon, and I am from Denver, Colorado. And I was a middle school teacher for 28 years and recently retired. Here, seeing my husband who travels for a living, and he was in Washington, D.C. And since we live so far away, I said, why don't we find an easier commute for you so we can meet for the weekend? And ended up here in Orlando. So he had to work. So I was out driving around with my brother and sister-in-law who live not too far from here. And we saw this sign, Margaritaville, what's that about? So lo and behold, we pull in, and the next thing I know, I'm an owner. My husband, when we bought here, said, well, this would be great. 2 weeks a year, we can, use it ourselves and rent it out the rest of the time. Well, this is my 8th trip down here since we closed, and I think we're on week 10. So he said to me, I thought we said just 2 weeks, and I said, oh, you were serious. Then you should have said, I really mean it, because I thought you were just speculating 2 weeks, when in reality, I was thinking more like 10. So it has become our home away from home. And I think it was the whole concept. It was the idea behind it, kind of being able to come down here to a resort. We had looked at other properties as far as being in a neighborhood in Florida at one time, closer to the beach, because we are beach people. But as we found more and more about Margaritaville, we found ourselves going, having a resort to come to where there's things to do and people around, and it just sounded like more fun than being in a neighborhood. As there's plenty to do here, and so we come, since we're from Colorado, when it's starting to get cold, it's kind of nice to get away from the white stuff we're used to and come to this type of white stuff. We're on vacation, yet we're home, and that feels really good, having both aspects. Yeah, the Salty Rim is just a fun place to hang out. Even when it's not sunshiny, you can always go up and find some neighbors you might know, or meet some new people. People on vacation are excited, and it's funny how when you're out of your element, that you're a little bit more aware of the people around you, so you get to know people you wouldn't normally get to know. So the Salty Room is a great place for that. In fact, my husband is in a band. It's called Snow, interestingly enough. So we had a reunion here, Snow in Margaritaville. So we came down, and there are 6 band members, and there were 55. We have a band family, so 55 of us came down and stayed in the cottages, and had about 250 to 300 people up at the Salty Rim, and playing music and drinking and just having fun. So it's really nice to come home to vacation here. But if you just look around, this is a wonderful place to own, because you've got a lot of opportunity for growth in the future. And we're only 10 minutes from Disney. The whole idea is you can bring your family down here. You don't have to stay in 400 square foot hotel room. You can have your own bedroom. You can have your own kitchen to fix, breakfast in the morning. If somebody wants to sleep in, they sleep in, and you can just, come downstairs and be noisy all you want, and fix your coffee and watch the news and go on to the pool. So it's a whole different experience staying in a cottage instead of a hotel room. So when we travel, I've gotten so used to this, I don't like to go to hotels anymore because of that. I really feel strongly that when you keep coming back to a place, you get to know people. And the best thing about being in Margaritaville are the people. I've met people from all over the country, and it's so much fun to put on the Facebook page, I'm coming, who's going to be there? And everybody goes, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And then, we can go up to the comedy club, or we can go up to the pool, or, let's go out to Disney together. So it's really kind of nice to be able to go to another place and know that you're going to see some good friends, and hopefully lifetime friends, because that's what they've become.